Hey everyone.
Hey, you guys. And first of all, we're here today doing a one-on-one exclusive with Asia motherfucking Snowden, you guys. And this is going to be on my Vicky Gotti exclusive YouTube page. You're going to like, share, comment. Keep it real with me, you guys. Negative, positive, I want it all. And then Asia's new blog is.
Born Blondie. You can go down, you can scroll down, like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want to continue to watch my
So watch what's
videos.
going on.
I have some amazing videos coming soon, so just, watch.
So first of all, Asia, let's go. I gotta jump into this, you guys, because if you on social media and you follow Asia Balenciaga, if you follow her on Facebook or Snapchat, Instagram, you would see that something hit the airwaves yesterday in our world, and everybody was talking. You know how to go to screenshot and send it to their girlfriend. You see this girl? I got a couple of those to my phone. I'm sure it's in people groups.
A bunch of fake bitches.
People talking.
Bunch of fake bitches.
Yeah. So that whole GoFundMe account, Asia, can you please explain what made you go and take that route?
Well, recently, probably for the last like 4 or 5 months, I decided to live a different type of lifestyle where I couldn't afford the luxury of getting thousands of dollars surgeries and fixing things. So I was actually just trying to see if the people that said they support and love me, if they can help me. I wasn't doing it in any other way or trying to be funny when I did it. While I'm doing it, I just wanted support from all the people that say they love me and support me. It was more of I needed help basically. I kind of needed help from people, and I didn't think anything was wrong with that. I know people make fun of people for doing it, and I know that, but I needed help because, like on my face, when I was younger, I didn't have any guidance and I didn't have the funds for me to get a surgery the right way. So I went the route that almost every transgender we're going through. From the prettiest girls, from the regular girl, whoever you saw, they had silicone. 9 times out of 10, they had silicone either in their face, their titties, or their ass. So I was just like, me coming out where I'm from Amityville, Long Island, and we don't have transsexuals at that time walking around, drag queens, um, or even gay men that were out walking around comfortably. We didn't have that. So when I seen all these beautiful girls, regardless of how I looked, I just assumed that that's how I wanted to look. I wanted that look. I wanted to look like all the beautiful girls, and I didn't have no one to say, no, Asia, you are beautiful, or no, Asia, there's other ways you can go about it. I went the route that was risky and a choice that I made and that I lived with. With putting silicone in my face, and that happening, you know, anybody who knows silicone can cause cancer, can fall and can drop and can turn colors and can turn hard. And this is something that I've been trying to do for like 3 years. I've been doing research and I've been doing it. People say about the insurance that we have in New York City, or why, we do have insurance pays for it.
Does it cover it? That's a lot. I heard a lot of that.
Now, my grand's Kelly, y'all just seen what she went through with getting that done. All them scars on her chest. This is my face. This is not. This is not my titties where I can put a shirt over. This is something where I'll have to introduce you. First thing you see is my face. You remember me from my face. And I wouldn't never want to have a bunch of scars on my face because I went to a doctor because he did it basically for free. And I have went to a Medicaid doctor who did my titties not once, but twice after I paid for them. I had my titties done since 2010. From 2010 to 2000 and maybe 16, no, like 16, my titties was okay. Something happened with my right titty. It just, my right boob, it swelled up and it caused a capsule. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I talked to my doctor at Callan Lord and I explained everything. And she said, well, let's try to get you to see someone. So I found this doctor named Jerry W. Chang through my insurance health first. He's in their network. So I went through him. He basically said both my titties actually had capsules. So he did both of them. This one wasn't bad. It didn't come out bad. This one, a capsule came literally a month later. I had to get it done 2 months down the line, insurance actually covered it real quick. I didn't have to wait a long time to get it done. This time, then I had to get it done again, and now I'm going through that now. You know what I'm saying? It's still swollen. Like, why is it still swollen? Like, why is it? When I paid for my surgery, I never had an issue. And even if you did, if you had an issue because you like, and not because you paid money, but because of whatever, you can get it fixed. You had insurance from the people that did your breast. They tell you, or who any surgery, if anything happens, we can go back in and fix it. And it's just like, I guess because, in my opinion, I see people, the doctors, are, in my opinion, I feel like they're taking advantage of the insurance because they know they're basically getting free money. So by me having a boo and need to get it done, they're not going to give 100%. They're not going to give you a perfect set or what you want. They're going to give you either what they think they should give you, or they're going to mess it up a little bit where you need to come back and get it done again so you can get more money. That's just my opinion. So I decided on my face, I don't care what no one says, Medicaid, insurance, I'm trying to save up for it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm asking for help. And if you can help, if you can't help, it's all fine. But if you can help, you can go to my GoFundMe account. It's a link down. You can scroll down into my link and you can donate whatever. Everything counts. You know, I am asking for help because I do have a regular job now. And, you know, living in New York City, I pay all my bills.
Now,
like, all my bills. Like,
okay, hold on. Let me stop you for a quick. Now, speaking of the GoFundMe, Asia, speaking of the GoFundMe, how much support have you gotten? How's the response since yesterday's been so far? From family, friends, the Balenciagas, the Ballroom scene, associates. How have it been since yesterday, the release?
Honestly, the my biggest support is coming from people I don't really know. It's not coming from the people like I may have had one aga that actually helped me. I was gagging. He never even met me. He's in Paris. And I teared up through it because it's like, this man don't know me. And for him to sit here and do that, even though we are agas and family, and I said, thank you so much. He said, of course we're family. And when he said that, I'm just like, we are family, and he is right. But it's just, when I think of how houses are now, watching Pose, it's not like that.
Right.
It's like, basically, it's what you can do for me. And if you can't do nothing for me, you have to be cool with the house parents for you to stay there. And in my opinion, I feel like I didn't have support from, not yet. I'm not saying that they're not. People are going through things and stuff, or having their own issues, but I haven't received, support from them. I haven't received support from anyone, like, as far as my family, my friends, except for my goddaughter and my sister. I'm not gonna say their names. I don't know if they want me to say their names. But other than that, like, a lot of my day ones, they didn't. Like, my thing is, even if you couldn't support, why not hit me up and see what it's about? Mm-hmm. Why did I do that?
Right.
What made you do that?
And for the people who...
And I had strangers hit me up and, like, applauded me for doing that because they saw that I was asking for help. And for a person like me, Asia Balenciaga, for her to put her pride aside, to people who know me know that is something that is so hard for me to do. The fact that I sat here and put my pride aside and did that, you know what I'm saying? It really was like, it was hard for me. It took me a very long time. When I seen Cherry do it and ask for help, it encouraged me to do it. Mm-hmm. But I still didn't have the balls to do it. Like, I still was like, they probably go read, they probably go do all of this, whatever. Because, like, not to be funny, but in New York City, if you really pay rent here, it's not cheap.
Fact.
Like, even the cheapest apartment here, you go down to Atlanta, that's how much you would pay. Like, the fabbest apartment in Atlanta would be like, what, 13, 14, 15. A nice apartment in Atlanta would be around there. That's how much it is, and that's the cheapest apartment in New York City. In New York City, the 5 boroughs. So it was like that, and I didn't want people to think that, I just wanted to get this and stuff. If people notice my face, one cheek is bigger than the other. One cheek is falling. It's like my silicone. I went to my doctor, and the silicone is starting to move and started to go down in my face. And before it gets any worse, I want to get it fixed. I researched. I didn't do that when I was younger. Even when I did other surgeries, I had the money. I was like, I'm just gonna do this. Like the other girl. I didn't do the smart move. But for my past few surgeries, I have actually really researched, reviewed, and everything, especially when it comes to my face, because I decided like this is something that has to be
changed.
It has to be perfect, and they gotta be corrected, because either they can fuck it up and leave a bad scar, or they can do it right and everything can be okay. And I know they can't take it all out, but I'm just hoping they can see like some of it out, because it's like I want to look natural, I want to look normal, and I want to look more feminine in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? And I don't walk around getting clogged, but it's like it's just certain areas I want to work on. So yeah, like it was just it was kind of like really upsetting and sad when I didn't get a response from a lot of people that I thought would be there. Not even if they couldn't support, the fact that they didn't even like
hit you up to see what was
going on. It was just like more of a like, like.
Do you think? Let me ask you this question, because I heard a lot of this when clear this out. Do you think it's because, like you said, per se, the Asia Balenciaga, you be out there making all these tours, used to be touring, making money back to back. They're like, oh girl, she can back up to make a date or two and get that fab date or that sugar daddy or whatever the case may be. How you feel about the girls who feel like that, or friends or people feel that way that have been chatting behind the scenes?
See, the thing in our Black trans community, we don't have people put us in this hole. Like when you look at the white trans community, they have so much help from their community that's helping them, giving them outlets, just throwing them outlets, getting them out there. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to us, they're not doing that. And me, literally, I'm trying to really focus. I'm getting older, and I'm trying to focus on my life. Everybody knew what happened to Backpage and everything. That basically, I have been praying to God to help me get out of that life.
Okay.
Ever since, like, for the past 2 years before it even happened. But me being so independent and not being able to count on not one person, I can't call one person like, can you help me pay my rent? Can you help me do this? I can't do that. So me having to fend for myself literally every single way, I had, like, not saying I had to, because I could have given up and just put myself in a shelter, but not even the people that are in shelters want to be there.
Right.
So I was like, okay, well, let me just, like keep doing this. And then when that happened, it forced me to get my life together, because it was like either I go back and get back in it, because people are getting back in the hotels, but I'm also getting older. So what happens when it happens again?
Right.
I'm not going to have nothing to back me up. I actually have a job that has a 410, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Your 401k.
Yeah. So it's like I can literally like better my future. I can hope for my future. I don't have to be like a lot of trans, a lot of people in our community. Mm-hmm. They live day by day. You know what I'm saying? And we all did. I did. You know what I'm saying? We lived day by day. We spent everything we made. We spent. I did. I wasn't on it. People thought that I was a girl that stayed because she's smart. She's quiet. No, I didn't stay because I didn't rob clients. I didn't take their watches. I didn't do it. I literally did what I had to do and survived the right, like, not the right way, but like I didn't carry with the clients.
Right,
I didn't do all of that. So, cause I believe in karma. I'm not that type of person. So,
what about the attention seeking of this GoFundMe? A lot of people said that about attention seeking.
If anything, that would be dumb and no shade, because it's like people. I would want somebody to laugh at me. Now you know me. You know how like insecure I was. You know how like I don't even like attention. Like when we go outside, when we walk past people, what do I give? Like it's like I'm kind of like I don't even like to be around people like that. Why in the hell would I put myself out there? I'm literally doing this because I need help.
Right.
And if people can't help it, then of course I'm gonna have to keep finding another way and do other things what I have to do. But attention, no. Like what attention? Like what attention?
Right, no, that's just, that's
the
buzz around town.
I get that, but what attention?
What attention?
Like, if I want attention, I can literally just walk outside. If I want attention, I can literally just go to the next ball and battle the hottest girl. I'm going to get attention. If I want attention, I can just literally put my ass on Facebook or put my ass on Instagram, and I will get attention. This is somebody, like, looking for help.
Right.
Like, and instead of helping them or trying to find ways that you can help them, you're making up comments or saying, oh, this or that or this. Actually that's when people need to look in themselves in the mirror and say, damn, everything is not what you think it is.
Everything is not right. Like,
you don't know, like, half of the people that made them statements don't know me literally. Never slept at my house. I never slept at theirs. We never sat here and ate and broke bread together. We never know, because there ain't no way my real friends would know what type of person I'm on, what type of time I'm on. Like, that's just not me.
Right. Oh my goodness. So Asia, let me ask you. I want to take it still real quick. Still more questions about the GoFundMe real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Was you hesitant to make that post yesterday? Like how like when you sent it, like should I do it? Should I not do it?
Yeah, I
Did you
kept
call? How
calling
many
people.
did you
I
call?
called so many people.
And
I
what was
had
it?
people that have done it before. I was like, should I do it? What do you think about it? Like, do you think I should do it? Do you think they're gonna make fun of me? Like, do you think all of this and this? I was thinking like that.
You were thinking like that
because it's like, I was thinking like that. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was nervous. I was nervous until the last second when I called you, and I was like nervous. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I need the help. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do. So.
Now let's just talk about your transition real quick for the new girls. Like you said, you didn't have somebody, so somebody watching this who's gonna share and like it. What would you tell them now about the silicone, the surgeries? What would you tell those girls coming up, Asia?
But I feel whatever you do, you need to know everything about it. Everything from the silicone, from getting your breasts done, who's doing it, from getting your nose done, who's doing it, how he's doing it, what he's doing to it. And you need to also voice how you want it, how you feel. And don't just hand somebody because this doctor did this girl amazing. He might not do you amazing. You need to do research and make sure he's amazing for you. And you need to have a conversation with him. Don't just hand money off because you got it, because you may not have it again. So it's like you have to be honest and just be, and it's so sad to me. Like, a lot of young girls, I see them and they think it's hot. It's, oh, bitch, I'm this, I'm that, and all that, and this, and like, you have no idea. You decide to make the mistakes, and there's the people that are literally here handing you that drink, handing you that bumper coat, is only laughing like, bitch, yeah, I'm doing exactly what they did to me. I'm going to turn you out into drugs, have you strung out, so when you're 30, you're 40, you're gagging just like me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I'm happy that I woke up. I'm happy that I had God on my side. It was like, Asia, you got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? And I have had people in my life, like, to say, no, Asia, do it this way, do it that way. And what I try to do is I try to hang on to those type of people because I know that their judgment and their love for me is real and genuine. So I know they're going to be honest and real about certain situations. And when I did my situation with my silicone in my face, I didn't have anyone to say, Asia, don't do it. Or even the first time when I did it, nobody said don't do it again. When I did it the second time, nobody said don't do it again. When I did it the third time, nobody said don't do it again. When I did the fourth time, literally, these girls that I was looking up to, that you would think that, be like, no, Asia, you're doing too much, literally gave me the numbers, put me on it. It was like, yeah, go there with me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I didn't have nobody until like my last time. I saw my gay mother and she was like, don't do it again. And my house father, Harold, was like, he was just like, don't do it again. Like, don't touch nothing. Don't not touch your, like, don't touch your cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it.
Right.
So.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, Asia, do you think the ballroom scene, let's talk about the community culture real quick. Do you think that support is going to come out? Because they live for you as far as the scene.
I feel like they live for Asia Balenciaga. Like, they live for girls with that. They don't live for Asia Snow. They don't know Asia Snowden, which they don't. But I feel like if you live for me that much, not saying that you have to.
Hopefully this new vlog that you have will get to
like,
open. They will get to know you.
Basically, my vlog is, I'm going to be talking about stuff that people don't really talk about. Especially, I'm talking about my type of my girls. We don't talk about. Even the girls that are like famous and have millions of followers and all this, they only talk about the good, the perks, and the good things. They don't talk about the bad things. They don't talk about the things that young girls need to know. Like, they don't talk about that. And the things that's going on in our community. No shade, they're not talking about it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to literally discuss the real, the raw, uncut of the, and not just that, just about my life and who I am and what I'm going through, because I may be able to help somebody else. But yeah, what was the question before?
Oh no, it was about your vlog. What would your vlog be about for the people? And that was about your vlog. But you already answered it basically.
And the support with the ballroom.
And with the ballroom.
Scene, I don't know. I'm not really getting a response from them now at all.
But like you said, it was just released yesterday.
Yeah.
So it could always still, people still got to comment. How long would you leave this up? What's the goal for that?
Until it happens. Like, I've researched the doctor and stuff like that. I talked to him and we had a...
So everything's going to go. He's just really waiting for you to come up with this money.
But also yeah, basically.
Basically come with the money and we can get this to happen. Now, Asia, one more thing about the GoFundMe, then we're gonna move on. Like you said, with your face with the silicone, the haters that saying you're lying about this whole stunt, Asia.
Lying about what?
That about your face and all of that stuff.
Okay, so
for the money.
People who are seeing,
you have to.
People who are seeing my
chat.
face. People are seeing my face. You can clearly see one side is bigger than the other. You can clearly see that one side is like when it's like one side is like this side is like going is like more down. It's going down into my face. It's like even right here, and I'm scared that if it go more down, something dangerous can happen. Like like my doctor Omni at Calon, she was like something can happen, like as far as cancer could, it can cause cancer, all type of things. You just never know. So I'm just trying to fix that and just asking for help if it can happen. If it can happen. So
one last time, can you pin that in, Asia, about the GoFundMe? Where can they go?
You can go right down in the link today, and if you whatever you can send. If you can't, just share it and like it and stuff like that. But if you can, whatever, anything counts. I have literally somebody sent me $5, and that still was amazing to me because I don't know that person from a hole in the wall, and this man just gave me $5. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was nice.
So let's shout out to all the supporters out there. That's just
all my supporters. Thank you so much. I think it was like 9 supporters. Thank you so far. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Definitely. Now, Asia, let's go to Ballroom real quick. Since we talked about the Agas and about what they doing as far as the situation. First of all, did they reach out about this GoFundMe yet? Like, any the top parents or any leaders? Or
Well, Harold kind of helped me with the situation, and 2 people were to explain something to me. Like, one person was like, when things work out, he'll help, and then a girl was like, she's gonna try to get her sponsors to help a little bit. So
perfect. Now, Asia, Mother Balenciaga. Now, how did that come about? That's a big. They don't really do that. Like chapter parents or all that type of stuff. So that's a big step. So
I guess that happened because I was in the house for so long, and I gave my loyalty to the house, and in my opinion, I feel like I deserved it. I'm not the type of person to go after stuff and be like, oh, I deserve this, I deserve that. But that was one thing I felt like I deserved. I also feel like I deserve support, and I'm not talking about GoFund. I'm talking about just as being a mother. I'm a mother now, and I need that support as a mother. I'm stepping on that lane and stepping out there. I'm really the face for y'all. So y'all need to make not y'all need to make, but when I'm out there, like, help me with ideas. Like, what should I do, like, for this category? How should I bring it for this category? Or, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm at the end where I feel like I can go as far as Ballroom by myself.
Right.
Everything that I did in Ballroom, literally from the time that I came in, I came up with what Ballroom I'm walking, what I'm wearing, or just whatever. I came up with everything by myself. I didn't have no one to say, actually, this dress will look nice on you. You should do it like this, or you should wear your hair like this, or let's work on a production. Let's do this. Let's do that. I have not had that ever. So it's like, it was like, but it did come about. Harold was like, we want to offer you mother and stuff like that, and I was like, okay.
Was you like, when you first got the news you were about to come out? Was you excited?
I was feeling it. I was like, oh, I'm about to be mother and stuff like that. But I don't feel different. I don't feel different. I feel regular. Like, not saying mother should feel, but I feel like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see, we watch Pose, that's mother.
That's mother, all right. What you bringing to the table for as far as not the performance? Have you brought any new kids yet, new talent?
But even before, I was always bringing kids that I seen that were Balenciaga, that I felt had the last name Balenciaga, in my opinion. Because a thing about me is, I look for loyalty within anybody. I don't care how fab you are. I don't care what you can do on the floor. I look for loyalty, number one, because I'm loyal. I can't bring you somewhere and you're not giving what I gave, loyalty. And I look for, if I put you in, like, can I hire you to work at the store Balenciaga? That, in my opinion. Like, if I was to bring you to the house, can I see you working at Balenciaga, the store?
Right.
Balenciaga, that's, and, like, I have done, like, as far as work, I have, held the meetings in New York here. I have, like, basically just I'm trying to really just gather this area, the New York, New Jersey, this chapter. I'm just trying to gather it together and stuff like that and work on it. But it's a little hard when it's like as far as this area, you don't really have a big help.
Do you have a father figure for New York and New Jersey?
No, not yet.
Are you looking for that?
Well, that's not my job, but I just hope that one day they do.
So they can help you out. That could it's a team.
It's nothing like a man being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's nothing like a man being there to be like, okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Why have you worked legendary performance yet?
Because I'm not like I feel like when I walk, I was hungry. I was like when I walked and I was out there, really out there. I was hungry and I wanted to have fun. I'm walking now, and whenever I walked in the past 2-3 years, I walked because there was nobody supporting. There was nobody really out there for Aga. Like as far as the performance, and I felt like I had to walk. Like I had to show face for them. And I wasn't out there at my best because it was like I'm just doing this just to do it, y'all. I'm not doing it because I'm hungry. I'm not doing it because I want to have fun. Like I was having fun when I was sitting these girls down and I was battling these butch queens, and when I was walking every single ball, I was having fun. Like I was like, bitch, I'm going to sit next ball. I can't wait to have fun. I can't wait to battle you or do this. I don't care no more. But I'm trying to find that umph. Like I be practicing a lot, but I just don't. I'm trying to get that umph back in me to want to get back out there and involve. But I just feel like Ballroom is not the same no more. It's like it's not fun. It's all about. It's just not fun to me at all.
When did it stop being fun for you? When you noticed it stopped being fun for you?
It stopped being fun for me. It like okay. I just lost the umph. And I'm not going to say it stopped being fun because when I go to ball, I do have fun. But it's not. I was younger, so I didn't have a lot. I didn't have a lot on my plate. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my woman. I'm working on my woman. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was working on my woman these past 4 years. I was really like dedicated to who I was. Like who am I other than Asia Balenciaga? Like I'm actually Asia Snowden first. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who I need to be. So I didn't focus on that. I just started focusing on that person and was like, you know what? I need to focus on that. And I did my 10 years in this ballroom scene. I gave y'all 10. Let me just focus on me and stuff like that.
How do you feel about your category, the femme queen, the new femme queen that's out here doing their thing for the category? How do you feel about how they bring it? How y'all used to bring it? You think it's easier now? Do you think they got better opportunities? What do you think about what they got going on?
I think it's hard. It's horrible for them. The respect, the lack, the love and I was getting that at the beginning, like probably to like 2014, the type of love that we got from Queens. It was like amazing. Like I would go to Chicago, they would roll the red carpet out. Go to Atlanta, they roll the red carpet out. Even in my own city, I felt like they would roll the red carpet out, not just for me, for all of us. And now it's like it's not giving it.
It's not giving it
at all.
Do you have any favorites right now? Any femme queen favorites, though? Do you have any favorites?
I have two. And I would have to say, like... Okay, so you was talking about...
I said, who's your favorite femme queens in the scene right now? Hold on, you guys. Get your weed pay, you guys. They really convenient.
I put them on.
Yeah, she did actually put me on. Go ahead, so...
Shout out to my sis.
That got you your connect. Shout out to my connect too.
And Cali. But
your favorite femme queens right now
in regular femme queen performance. I'll have to say my first number one favorite is Kamaya. The reason why I say her because she has what the old femme queens have: presence.
Okay.
Like her presence is 1,000. It's just like, bitch, I don't care who you are, bitch. I'm about to eat you up. Like she has that attitude. Like she has that umph, that excitement, like when she even stands at the back of the room where the crowd is going up, because it's like it's just like she has it for me.
I like how she brings it too.
I love how she has it, and then the performance is fab to me. It's cute, and it's just she does her thing. And I live for Tutu. It's my girl. You know, that's my girl. She's, you know, it's a
She kind of underrated. Do you think she underrated in the scene?
No, I think she puts herself under it. When you don't walk like that, you got to be consistent. You can't just show face here and then because they will forget about Ballroom. It's just like just like Hollywood. One day you in, one day you out.
Right.
One day you here, it's another girl coming right after you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do that. And my third, yeah, no, it's just those two right now.
Those two right now.
My favorite femme queens. That's just femme queen performance.
Yeah,
I have other girls I like, but I'm talking about like. Literally, like these girls, like they get me up. They get me chills.
Yeah. Now speaking of like we just said, it's like Hollywood. The next that's like Hollywood. The next big actress coming. The next blondie bitch with the blue eyes. She about to take the spot. But speaking of that, Asia, a lot of people in the scene, guys. We got to talk about table talks, behind the scenes, what goes on, and what the girls be saying. Samaya, they saying she took your spot, mother. They call her the queen. Yeah, you had your own chin. You was soft and kind. They gave it to you. They used to praise you, but they never called you queen. And they gave her queen title. That's what Nikki called herself. She wouldn't feel like she the biggest girl. How you feel about that? And first of all, how you feel about that queen title? But let's go into the comparisons with you guys and all of that, and how you keep. I know is that irritating and annoying when they do that?
Yeah, because we were in our own lane. They had Yolanda, they had Mika, they had Laura out at the same time, and they was eating it. I'm not out consistently. I'm not at the balls consistently walking, and I feel like she is the girl. Like right now, like it's her time.
Mm-hmm.
We all had our time. I had my time. Jasmine had her time. Naomi had her time. Or every single femme queen, not every single girl, but a lot of girls, they have their time. And you have to understand that. And I feel like it's her time. She's beautiful. She knows how to vogue. And it's just, and she has that femme queen, like she has that femme queen perform. Like she knows how to perform. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, you know, Ballroom needs that, but they also need more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, it's not fair to other girls, like younger girls, because they feel like they gotta live up to that or be like her to Vogue or to be her to be the next girl. You don't. If I feel like, and it's kind of like, and even like when she vogues now, I feel like she feels like I think it's kind of pressure on her own because I feel like people gotta like she gotta live up to that name now. The queen. Everything she do, she gotta live up to being the queen. She can't lose. If she lose here, they read on her like, oh, that's the queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she lose here, she lose this, she lose that. It's like, it's kind of like, I felt like, not saying that she's not the queen, call her the queen, but you don't have to, when she's voguing, just chant her, give her a bitch, break her down, give her that chant, let her get into that, you know what I'm saying? Like, she already know, she already know she's the queen. Mm-hmm. I said she's the queen. But you don't have to say it every time she's about to vogue, or every time she's about to walk sex Simon, or whatever category she's walking, let her live in that, you know what I'm saying? So she can excel in her category.
Why do you think they deemed her that? When I deemed her that, or gave her that title?
Because she's one of the girls, the few girls that can walk multiple categories and serve in those categories.
What happened with you and her? I want to talk about this. People don't know behind the scenes. Are y'all girlfriends, friends? She was in your house before, right? Mm-hmm. What happened with that? Did you have anything to do with her departure?
No, I don't. She actually wrote something on Facebook and was like, "Son, Agas, I'm a Mugler now," but she wasn't a Mugler. She was just being funny because she was mad at one Aga, and she was like, "The Agas is fake," and all of this, and it had nothing to do with the Agas. That was just in a person's conversation that y'all got into it. That had nothing to do with nobody else. So that situation happened, and she got removed. I don't have an issue with her. I'm gonna be honest. My thing is sometimes she can just play she knows how to play the role, but doesn't sit in it. I will sit here and throw popcorn and hide behind you, act like I ain't do it. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm good and stuff like that. Like, I'm a nice person. I don't know what's going on. I'm and it's kind of like, and that's why we clashed and stuff like that. But I think she's, I do think she's eating it in Ballroom, and I think that she's doing her thing, being honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be honest and real. You know, we may not get along, or we may not. I don't fuck with her. She may not fuck with me, but it's.
Do you think Ballroom have things to do with putting the girls against each other and making them have these fallouts or these?
No, Ballroom it picks off of your insecurities. If you're a secure bitch, if you're already a tough skinned girl and you come into Ballroom can't fuck with you. But all of us, I was insecure when I came into Ballroom. Every single person that comes into Ballroom, they pick at you. I mean, and pick at you to find out your flaws, your insecurities, everything, so they can build you up and break you down easily. They do it to everybody.
They do it to everybody. When do you think you are making a return on the floor for legendary performance? And can we see that somebody up in Asia Battle soon?
When it's time, I guess we'll battle and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm working, honestly.
You don't?
That's not my focus.
Definitely. Now, I want to jump into Asia real quick about the whole situation where being to my ball. You was at a ball in Philadelphia. And I want to talk about Tamaya she was at that ball. First of all, let's talk about the Lucy. Shout out to Lucy Papers, but y'all had a situation in Philly. Tamaya was on her entourage. Didn't she see? But Lucille, from the story that I got, she saw you at CVS first, didn't say anything, everything was regular. Got to the ball, she kind of got spicy. Kind of like the Nicki and Cardi B thing, little altercation with that.
I both the Nicki and she was the Cardi. That's
Okay, so yeah, what's that story?
People would say I'm not a confrontational type of person. The only way you gonna see me fight is if you literally right here talking in my face, if you swing, or you like just in my area and you literally right in front of me. That's the only way you see me react to that, because I don't really all the yip yakking and all of that. Who don't talk shit, like who don't yell and scream and all that. I don't do that. Like that's not my thing. I'm gonna go sit there and just look at you. Like it's nothing for me to do. Like what you want me to act the same way? Like I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna say okay, let's fight, girl, and throw my hands up. I'm not gonna do that. I'm the type of person that if me and you are sitting there and you come in my face right here and you sit here and try to attack me, then I guess I have to protect myself. But I've never been the type of person to sit here and you'll never hear Asia was on here squared up with this girl. They squared up in the middle of the street. No. Now you have heard of fights when Asia was fighting because that person either swung at me or they was in my face yelling at me. So that was the only time that you would see me get like that. Or if it's somebody I love and they're getting beat up, I'm jumping in.
So yeah, did she want to bore you? Did she try to attack you?
Let me tell you my side of the situation. It's just my side. I don't know, her side may be different. But me and her like that was one of my close friends. I considered her one of my close friends. And things happened, whatever, through somebody else. We kind of got into it because of that. And then I did things that was messed up. I feel like she did things that was messed up. And we ended our friendship. And, she just, every single situation, like every time somebody say my name on Facebook, she would just come in and say, like it can be 50 people names. And she would just come from my name and say something to me. And I'm like, damn, I'm paying it a couple of times. And then I just had it then. Like, I'm tired of this girl. Like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your issue? And we just went back and forth that day. We were just reading each other for blood, like, fiercely. Like, we gave, Ballroom a show that day. So, I'm painting on mine. Like, I read with bitches and stuff like that. I thought she was a reading girl. Like, I noticed that when a girl lost the read, they want to fight. But I thought, I think she thought she won the read. So I was kind of like, okay, like, whatever.
Right.
So I'm in CVS. Right before, when I get to Philly, I'm in the CVS, going in there to get my little stuff in my room and stuff like that. Like, I'm in there and I turn. I'm even on FaceTime with one of my friends. And I'm like, oh, Lucilla's here. And I showed her Lucille. She was like, look at Lucille. I said, she had the blonde hair. She had she had her effect on her back from the cleaners. So I looked at her. I literally walked right past this girl. She walked right past me. It was no issue. It was no spice. It was no nothing. It was no chit chat. It was no nothing. So I come to the ball weekend. I'm dancing. I'm on the channel, feeling cute. I see them walk in. No tension. It's her, Dejanay, and some other girl. So I'm sitting on the panel, Jasmine next to me, and Jasmine's like, "Oh, that's fierce if y'all do that." And Dejanay was just like, "Yeah, that got to go down tonight." So I'm like, huh? I'm getting looks from Lucille, like kind of like, oh, it's giving something. Mm-hmm. So I got the trophy in my hand. I thought it was gonna happen right then and there. Mm-hmm. I had the trophy in my hand, like I'm like, oh no, I'm taking it. Oh, fuck, I'm taking somebody out with me, bitch. Oh, right. Fuck. So I get outside. I'm keying with I think I'm keying with Boots or somebody. And she started talking like, but she not like she You see where the garbage can is? She all the way right there.
Okay.
I know y'all can't see it, but the garbage can, like, she over there by the garbage can, like, do you want to fight? And I'm looking at her, like, and that's when Harold come in the middle and was like, the children, the will come in front of her and like, no. And I was just looking at her like, I just want to sit pretty. Like, I just looked at her like that, like, oh, I just want to look pretty. Mm-hmm. And I just keyed and I started laughing and stuff like that because it was like, I'm not hood, I'm not all of that, but I live in the hood. And I know how real people who do real things react and act. If a person really wants to fight you, there's no questions, there's no asking. I'm straight smacking the shit out of you. That's how it will go, right? Like, if I know I want to fight somebody, there's no questions. Like, I don't want to fight. If I wanted to fight you, you would have known because I would have attacked you. You don't ask me a question that you know yourself. You feel like you want to fight me. So I feel like you should do what you had to do. Don't ask me a question. Now, if Lucille was in my face or she would have swung at me, then we would have got it rocking. But I don't know what I want to fight you. I don't have an issue with you. You have an issue with me.
Right.
So you got to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to handle that situation. So it was after that, and then a couple weeks after, like, she was cat hunt and my kids was getting at it. So I hit her up. I was like, you know, like, me and you got an issue. Leave my friends and out of it. Like, it don't have nothing to do with them. And then me and her just started talking about everything. And then whatever. You know, we talked about everything.
Now y'all at peace like Gandhi?
We're not at peace. We're not like cool. We're not friends. Like, it's just more of a just
a respecting cordial thing.
Not even cordial. It's just like, you stay your way, I stay my way. Like, it's no issue or whatever. Like, ever since then, you haven't seen her come for my name. You haven't seen me say anything to her. You know, it's more of just, you stay your way, I stay my way. Definitely. And then, you know, like when people were saying, oh, you were saying that Dejanay, and that's the situation where I had this problem with Dejanay again. She tried to run and tell people that I was trying to get her jumped. I told my friends what happened. And I told her who you was with. I was literally just calling you sister. Mm-hmm. I was literally just fucking with you and you were just in my house and I was just all of this and whatever. And your kids was calling me auntie and you over here hanging with a girl and you knew she wanted to attack me. Like, you knew she wanted to jump me.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And you didn't say nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never, you know what I'm saying? I would have never did that to her. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, or just even the fact of, like, I'm not even in my state. This Lucille is like, and I'm not even saying I'm not worried about Dejanay and the other girl she was with. This girl was with the whole crew, like, it seemed like the whole Baltimore knew because they came with her. They were sitting right there, and it's only me, Boots, and Everett.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, man, you're not doing me. Unless if somebody attack me, then we go get me. Then I go, like, I'm going to have to save my kids to save my day. Like, I'm going to have to save me. Like, get up out of here. Like,
right.
But she was trying to say that, I said that, oh, they was trying to jump me. You don't want to fight your own battles. Why in the hell would I sit here and expect you to jump me? You know what I'm saying? Like, we know how that would turn out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would never do that. Like, I never said that. What I said was that she walked in with her and she was stirring the pot. But you did stir the pot. You told Jasmine, you was sitting right there. You was chatting about it. You was running your mouth right behind me. And I heard you. And you could have just said something. That was the issue. And then the other girl that you was with, she came up in my inbox talking. Like, I'm like, who is this girl? Like, what?
Right.
So it was just...
Everybody... So, being that we on Ballroom still, let's jump into something real quick. So, Adrian, something between which I asked with Akari, Mizrahi. Being that we took him out, let's just clear the stuff out right now on my platform or your platform. Mm-hmm. The Akari, shout out to Akari. But
like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, that's what it says. Like, share, and subscribe.
So, Born Blondie into
the Vicky Gotti exclusive show. Now, what was that whole ordeal with?
Ciao. So I met this boy by app. And we hung out, whatever, and we linked and we was traveling together and whatever. We was laid up every day and stuff like that. We was cool. And he was cool, whatever, but we just wasn't right for each other as far as like we weren't like literally in love and in relationship, but we were getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? And like we kind of knew we weren't right for each other. Things that he was doing, I couldn't get with. And things that the type of person I am, or the type of life that I live, like, he wasn't cool with. You know what I'm saying? So we knew we wasn't right for each other. I felt like we just had to let that go. We can't keep running around and living that. Like, so one day I'm in the hotel room. And a car, now this is my sis. I call her sis. Like, I be on her phone. Like, we done hung out. We better be DC. Went to Halloween parties together. Like, I'm thinking she cool. Like, I'm like, oh, I really like her. Like, she mixy. Like, she real genuine. Like, she cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I was just like, when she hit me up, she was just like, I'm not gonna read what she said. Let me react to what she said. And y'all are going to Goop what this lady said. I guess.
Like, share, comment.
I'm just being real. You know, me and Akari are cool. You know, we ended it, but I'm just being honest.
Right.
No shade.
We love receipts and we love facts on the Blondie vlog and the Yachty exclusive show. That's all we do is facts and raw here, boo.
And oh wait, what's her name?
I think it is. Like and share this video, you guys. I'm up kind of under the weather a little bit. I got a little cough. I have another special exclusive coming really, really soon.
She said, "Oh man, sis, you and my ex DM sending him videos." Now she's talking about Shorty B. Now me and Shorty B. Now I'm gonna be honest. Me and Shorty, I knew him since like probably like right after I got a relationship with Pharrell, and me and him were kind of like he was called when I met him. He had a boyfriend. Like he was, I ain't nothing like the girls. Like he was like the boy. That was like the bro. Like we ain't never come at each other like that. He ain't never come at me like that. I ain't never come at him like that. He used to call me on FaceTime here and there when he was with his boyfriend. They be in the video. I be keen with him and his boyfriend and stuff like that. So we was kind of cool. And it was just like when he got with Akari, he kind of like. And I understand when you were another girl, when you were a girl, you can't really have Femme Queen sisters or Femme Queen friends like that. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I never came at him like that. Now this inbox, this is from an IG. My name, and like the person, I was like, well, who's that person? And she was just like, because it was a fake profile. And she was like, you sure it's not you? I was like, excuse me? And then she go on to say, shaking my head, girl, I expected better from you. You should at least want someone that you had first. That was my ex-lover for 3 years. But considering the fact that you with Tyshawn now, and you know he dated Skittles before you, but call her your sis. LOL, y'all girls move real funny, which is why I don't deal. Tyshawn is not really much of my speed, which is someone I could have tapped years ago. I'm gonna let you get a pass on this one. But girl, your time will come, and it's no shade. Now, when I read that, I'm like, first of all, this girl has my number. And I'm like, wait, okay, now. How I received you on the day that I met you, I expect you to always be that way. You came and you could have literally easily called my phone and be like, hey, what's going on with this? Like, what's this shit, girl? Now, in my opinion, I felt like, you know you want Tyshawn because even when he was on live, you was sending hearts, but ain't Skittles your sister? And even the time when he was dating one of your closest sisters, wasn't you trying to screw him? So you talking about like, come on, like I just hate people that still contradiction. Yeah. Everybody know that you sleep with everybody's dude, or you at least try to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of what. You already know what it is. Now, I don't have no problem with her, and she's cool, and I, you know, whatever, but I'm just telling the story, facts. You know, I'm just speaking honestly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, why is she giving all of that? Like, first of all, that's not my age. That's not Doomsday. That's not Skittles. Skittles is Skittles. That's I call her sis. You know, we don't have each other's number. We see each other at balls, and it's all love then. We battle and stuff like that. But it's not giving. Skittles is not calling me if she's in dying danger. I'm not calling her if she's in dying danger. That's not my sis. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's that's not my sister. That's my sis. You know what I'm saying? Two different things. So it's like, you know, like Sue can't feel no type of way, and I wouldn't feel no type of way if Skittles was fucking somebody I date, even if I was in love with. I can't feel no type of way because that's not my best friend. That's not the bitch I hang with on the regular. Mm-hmm. Like that's not my sister. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, okay, whatever. So, and you know, we talked about it, and we kind of like, you know, because that's when she showed me who the person was who was talking to Shorty, and I hit up Shorty. I said, "Oh, you said I was hitting you up." He was like, "No, it was this IG. It was this girl on IG that was acting like she was you. Like her profile picture was the same profile as yours, and she was sending me videos like from you." And I'm just like, "Well, everybody know like my Instagram is Born Blondie. I don't need like a lot of people have fake IGs of me. A lot of people have fake Facebooks of me, but." If I wanted you, sure to be, I would have told you I had you. Like, we had that chance, like, we had those, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, we've been talking way before you even, like, back in 2011, we was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wanted to go there or say something like that, I would have said it to you.
Right.
And I'm not, and anybody that know me, like, any boy that ever, anytime dated me, they came at me. I don't come at you because I'm scared of rejection. So I was just like, girl, You can keep it.
Yeah, keep it.
Cause I'm thinking, I'm like, girl, I like her. Like, I'm gagging. Like, she could have called my phone. Like, ain't you with a new man? Why'd you call me about your ex anyway?
Right.
I was just like, I was confused. I was real shocked.
Wow.
Cause he's such a that's a beautiful ass girl. So I was just like, damn, like she could have called my phone with this. Like, she has my number, and then you threatening me? Like, what?
Now, let's talk about Pose. We're on Ballroom topic. Now, first of all, shout out to Pose and the whole cast.
Yes, they come back for season 2. Hopefully they call the girl.
Yes. Now, Asia, how was the experience? And give me the tea behind the scenes. How was it being on set? Like, give it to me.
It was cute. It was really good. It was like I appreciated the work. I appreciate that I'm gonna get my tax back, and you know when the tax is
right. I know that's right.
I had fun. It was a good experience. I'm glad I experienced it.
Would you want to be a main character?
I would love to, but I would love to be the director.
I know that's right, the director.
I'm that type of person. I'd rather be the director than the star.
How do you think they perceived it?
I think they did a good job. I think they needed more real. Like I feel like Ryan is too nice. Like he's too he just.
He didn't keep it raw. He talked about the sex work. He talked about
he's too nice. Like,
the straight that
you went through all of that. You went through all of that. You still so you don't know girls is like come on, daughter. Like you already know. Like nobody is literally that nice. Like Ryan is a sweetheart. Like he's a sweetheart on there. Like oh my god, like roses is red and all. It's just like he's too gummy bear about this situation.
Out there like that.
Like that, but they don't go through the stuff that they go through. Like it's just like he was sleeping on the street. He got thrown out. He just got beat up by his father. Like he went through everything we all go through, and it's just like damn, he's still okay. Like he's still good in his head. Like his mind is working regularly.
What was your favorite moment? You have any moment of the show of season 1?
I love Electra. I love Electra.
Like Electronia?
I love her. I love
Why?
Her. Because she was. It was just. I love Blanca. That was my fave. Because I like how she reminds me of me as a mother. But Electra, like she just like that. She entered the room. Like she entered the room. Like every time she entered the room, you notice. Like you saw her. Like she gave you what really Ballroom is. You know what I'm saying? Now. You know what I'm saying? Even then. And yes, they did have the Blancas before, but even when I came out, those Blanca girls was not there no more. They wasn't. You wasn't living with all them gay mother like that. They wasn't taking care of you, and no, it wasn't giving family.
Yeah. It wasn't really.
I didn't get to see that side, but I got to see the Electra side. Yeah.
Now, Pose, how did you feel about the situation with the guy messing with the tranny and the transsexual woman, and then messing with his wife, having a family? That situation going on every day. You know what I'm saying? What's your outlook on that, and what's your theory on that whole situation? I love how he kept that raw.
Yeah,
he put that in there.
It was real raw. I think he kept. I like that Ryan kept a lot of things raw. But the shade is. I'm not saying that Ryan wasn't the director, but it was so many other directors there. That was. I loved how they wrote it out, how they wrote the script, and just real unreal. Like, but we just go say it really how it really go down. And
do you think it's shocked the heterosexuals?
No, they know what they do. The wives know what's going on. They just don't know who they're doing it with. They don't know that it's a trans woman. They don't know that it could be a guy. They don't know who that man is, but that woman knows that man is cheating on her.
What's your theory on how he was doing? Like, what you think on that? That whole thing, having his fantasy with the tranny, but you want to be, and then Electra. Remember, he didn't want to be with him because she got her dick cut off. She wanted her pussy. How you feel about that situation? See, I'm gonna be real, but in my opinion, if I was to get a sex change, I would never want to be with somebody who was even in that type of lifestyle, wanted that type of girl. And I'm gonna be honest when I say this because he's, like me living that life, me being in the escort world, and me seeing how it really goes down. Them guys literally fiend for that. From your guy, from your tradiest type of trade to your biggest bosses in the world, they fiend for what is between that trans woman's leg. Even if they're fucking her, they want to know that it's there. It turns them on to the fact that it's there. So it's just like Electra, you knew, he was honest though. You knew what I wanted. You knew what was going on. Like a lot of things we have to be real with ourselves, and we don't. Sometimes we kind of get naive, like a lot of people do. We become naive sometimes. Yeah. That's tea. That's tea. But season 2 is coming back with Pose, you guys. Now, Asia, I want to jump into your love life a little bit. I want to just feel like, first of all, we spoke about, I want to get into the Tyshawn thing, his name was brought up. That was your last situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, the person I was talking to, like, heavily, like, I was dead gonna be with him. Like, I was dead gonna ride with him, like, and stuff like that. But we weren't right for each other. Like, we were not right for each other.
What happened with you and him? Why wasn't y'all right for each other?
I feel like I was more into going out and being in the scene and being in the mix and being in everybody's face and being in attention. He wanted somebody that was home and up under him and just, with him, and I'm very independent.
Okay.
I don't know how to let someone take my independence away and just control me.
So maybe it's you.
It could have been. But like again, that goes to saying that we weren't right for each other. And it was things that he was doing that I couldn't sit well with. I'm not good. He didn't abuse me, but it could have almost went there one time. He never put his hands on me, but it was one time that he came close to it. And it was just like, I was just like, oh no. That last time that he went crazy, because he used to always, and I'm not bashing him because he's a good person. Okay. He just, a lot of situations that he's been through that left him in a fucked up place mentally, like, thinking fucked up, but he is a good person. Overall. But he basically certain things that he would do, and like when we were tour together in the hotels and just turn up and stuff like that, I couldn't do because it's like, like any other girl, like when I'm hustling, I'm hustling. If I'm getting this money, like I need you to just sit and be quiet.
Right.
And calm down. Like I don't need no type of attention coming to my door. And that's what he used to do sometimes because I think he wanted my attention. It was like he wanted my attention and I wasn't giving it to him how he wanted it. And he didn't know how to reciprocate that to me the right way. So he would do it in ways that would be like, all right, I got your attention now. And I couldn't deal with that because at that time, baby, I don't got nowhere else that I can't come with you. Like, I don't got no, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this all falls down for me, what am I going to do? Right. I got rent to pay on the first. I got everything to pay. All the bills, they do not stop on the first. But overall, like, I just feel like, we were meant to be together. And, he's a good person. And overall, he has good intentions. It just comes off.
Does that still speak now? Mm-mm. No. It's cut off. Now, what's your situation with your last situation that you was in? He was in his big lovers with situation with Pharrell. I think it was a Prodigy. Mm-hmm. It was Runway. Yeah. Now I just want to because we haven't talked to Asia, you guys, so we got to ask her. You was in that big situation. Y'all went to jail, I think, together, and all of that stuff. That was a big thing with you guys. Now you haven't been with something like that in a long time with a butch queen. First of all, Asia, do you feel like that's what you probably need? It's a BQ.
No, I just need a man.
Okay, it's a man.
I don't care if he's gay, straight, whatever you are. If he's into me and we vibe and that connection is good, then all right. But I don't even care if he's even a trans man. As long as, like, if I was to date one, they have to get my attention the same way somebody else would get my attention. Like, I don't want to be thinking like, oh, this is a trans man. Like, I want to be able to get to know you and not think like in my head like, oh, this is a trans man. Like, you're reminding me who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you act. I'm not talking how you look, I'm talking about how you act.
So,
but for me and Pharrell, no. I'm proud of him. He's doing his thing and stuff like that, and I wish them nothing but the best of him. He was our relationship didn't work out, but he was one of the best people I've had in my life as a friend.
Well, why that's what I'm gonna ask you. Why you think that relationship worked out either? You and Pharrell situation.
He was kind of too passive for me. He was too passive, and I needed somebody to be like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I needed somebody to wear the pants, and he kind of let me wear the pants too much, and I needed somebody else to wear the pants. You know what I'm saying? It was like I couldn't. I needed my man to be, to wear the pants and stuff like that.
To wear the pants. Now, you just said you would date a trans man. A trans man. Mm-hmm. Are you open to dating trans men, and what's your type of trans man?
I don't really have a type. Like, I just tall, fun, cool, just to be around with, and just, yeah.
For a trans guy? Mm-hmm. Have you ever talked to dating one?
Yeah, I talked to one before. And mind you, we used to talk before when I was really young. Okay. I was like, if I'm gonna get to know a trans man, I want him to be the first. But it didn't go good.
Would you have a family and do like a family type of situation? And do you want that? That was one of my big things. So marriage, family, and like, would you do the whole Chicago?
Yeah. Yeah. I would I want to have a family. Yeah, I would definitely have a family, but I kind of want it to be with the right person. I don't just want to have a family and then we mess up and the sun go down and he's over there, I'm over there. I don't want that. Like, I want to be with this person. No, it can sound like a fantasy, but that's what I want. I want my man to be my husband. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what my next thing is. Like, I'm not just looking to be out here dating.
Dating, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I want my husband. I'm getting older, and it's time that I want to build with my husband. Like, I don't just want to be out here just, it's time to build with that person.
Now, figure with someone who's going down the list of men, honey. I totally forgot about LeVon. I totally forgot about him. And because y'all wasn't like a public thing, right? It wasn't like a public, like, hit you on the face type thing.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with you guys, and where you at now with him?
Oh,
he's Mizrahi. If anybody wants to know, I believe, right? 7 letters.
No, but shout out to LeVon and stuff like that. But it was more of a, honestly, we were like, I don't know what we was, but we was something for 3 years. And it was to the point that black boy had my attention, like everything. I was getting to know so many other people, but they couldn't do what he was doing to me. Like, it was something that he was doing that was like making me keep my attention on him. Right. And stuff like that. I was paying everybody else no mind. Like, I would get to know them, but I was never texting them, calling them. I was waiting for LeVon to call me and text me. He wouldn't until like, late 9 morning hours and stuff like that. But it was like, what I was getting from everybody else, I wasn't getting from him, and that's what I was putting and stuff like that. So we was kind of like, I'm not gonna say we wasn't in a relationship, but we was kind of just like getting to know each other. But it was like we never said we talk, but it was like we know we liked each other. It was a strong connection and stuff like that. It was organic. It was a good vibe. But it just never made it to that next level as far as relationship. It never said check. I don't know. You have to ask him.
You don't think. What did you do? Though? I mean, let's go with you first.
I don't know. You have that's something I wanted to like. I don't know, honestly. Like, he would say like, oh, you like, he would make a bullshit, which I know the butch queens do, when they want to keep you around, but they don't want to literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, we together. You know what I'm saying? But they do stuff to keep you around, but they don't put you too close. They leave you here, so just in case this butch queen, me and this butch queen don't work out, I still have her. Right. The femme queen. I know a lot of butch queens do that. And I feel like that was the situation with him, honestly. I felt like that's what he was doing. And I was letting him do that because I was lusting him. I was living for, like, I wanted him. Like, I was like, bitch, like, he was cute. I was like, and it was cute vibe, and he was always there when I needed him. Like, literally, every single birthday he was with me. Every single birthday. He took me out to the movies, to eat and stuff like that. He was always with me. Every single birthday for 3 years. And he was there whenever I needed him. I needed someone to talk to. Like, he was there. So it was like, the moments that I needed someone, he was there. That meant something to me.
Where you guys at today?
We don't speak.
Do you feel like at least you get the friendship back?
We was never friends.
Oh, well, can I be cordial again?
We can try to, but it's just like, I just felt like certain things that he did, it just wasn't, it's something I just can't, it don't sit well with me.
I'm going to switch topics real quick, guys. I want to talk about the transgender women that have been dying lately. That's a big thing in our community right now, and I want to know what's your outlook on that. And then do you think it was a big post that Felicity made? I actually shared it was a big comments on my post. People were saying some people were saying it was victim shaming, saying like don't do certain, like say if a girl posts a cunt ad, no, that you're not kind of doing that and get killed. Nobody should get killed, but you shouldn't be playing because we have section gay, you have the straight side, you have your side. So why are you playing on that side? You know what I'm saying?
I think that's all bullshit. I'm sorry. People may...
But no, but that's not true though.
I feel like it's
bullshit.
bullshit.
You play on your own side
What I mean is bullshit is because...
You don't trick nobody.
How you know what happened?
No, we're not that situation. We're saying situations
No, but people are making up shit and just making up shit. We humans. We transgenders are not aliens. We are fucking human. When I walk out my house, I know there's a chance that I might not make it back. Not because I'm a transgender, not because I'm black, but because something may happen. A stray bullet might happen. A guy walking in the street might rape me, thinking that, whatever. Or a guy walking in the street might see him and be like, oh, I see her Louis bag, I'm snatching it, and I'm not, and she acting funny, I'm a shooter. It's a lot of things that can happen. Like, people think, oh, it's because she didn't tell the tea, or this or that. Like, them guys, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them situations is guys that knew, that talked to them and was in love with them, was gagging that they was even in love with them. You know what I'm saying? And was just like, I can't, it's just crazy stuff. It's a lot. Like, it's a lot that these guys are mentally going through. And it's not even just that. We don't know what happened between those two people or why they got killed. Mm-hmm. Nobody knows their story but them people that was in that room or was in that situation.
I think that the news don't cover it either.
They don't cover it at all because we don't we don't cover each other. Like, we know, like, what, like, no shade. When it's time, like, we transgenders, black transgenders, we don't get support. We don't get support. We don't get help at all. They throw us stuff just to throw us stuff, like insurance to get your stuff done, but they give us half-ass, old-ass motherfucking surgeons. People that don't even, like, honestly, I wouldn't go to them and give them my money. I wouldn't give them doctors my money. Like, why the hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just throw us shit. Oh, I'm going to give you this free surgery so they can be quiet.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, Asia, don't you feel like, it needs to be more news coverage on these deaths?
Yeah, but I'm saying we don't have the support. Mm-hmm. We don't have nobody saying we need to speak about this. And I'm not even thinking, I'm being honest when I say this, like, we as strangers have to stop putting ourselves in a box as well. Like, oh my God, another transgender just died. Yes, it is sad, it is true, but you don't know her. Mm-hmm. Do you know how many heterosexual women just died in one day? Did they get news coverage?
Right.
Did all them black people got killed in Chicago? Did they get news coverage? We go into the same lane as everyone else.
Right.
We are going on that road just like everyone else. We are just trans women. We're just like everyone else. We're human. The same things that happen to them may happen to us.
Being that we only trans topic and trans women, we said we're going to go into it, and this is where it's about to get a little spicy. But when then we're going to come right back on the Vicky Gotti and Born Blondie show.
We're back. And also I just want to shout out my girl, Melody from Exotic Hair. If you don't know, now you know.
Now you know. We're back.
Go get you some bundles from Exotic Hair, the real Exotic Hair on Instagram. Follow them and get you some hair.
Where's she based at? In Brooklyn?
In Brooklyn. She got a store on Fulton Street, downtown Brooklyn.
Downtown Brooklyn. Okay. Mm-hmm. You guys, we're back with another edition of the Vicky Gotti exclusive, and this is a one-on-one edition with Asia Snowden. Balenciaga. Now, I want to just talk about, we were talking about the transition, and I want to get into, first of all, Mother, what age did you knew, like, you know what, I want to be a woman. This is not, I'm in the wrong body. This is not what I want to, I look in the mirror, I don't want no seed. This is not me. When did you feel that way?
I always felt that way. Since I was younger. I didn't know what was wrong with me. But I felt like something was wrong. I felt like there was a problem or something, and I had no one to help me bring it out. Like, I was like, girl, come on, you just want to dance.
How old was that? What age?
From I was like 8 to like 14, because when I was 8, I was dancing in my mother's clothes and doing that, and I was drawing these girls with big boobs and big butts. And my mother would find them like, why are you doing this? And they thought what they was thinking was opposite of what was actually going on. They was thinking negative, and it was basically like, your child is just basically a woman. They end up sucking the wrong body. That's basically that. But they didn't have the knowledge to think that way. They were only thinking one way, you know. So basically, when I transitioned, I was about 17.
Were you still
16?
Were you still in Long Island, Amityville?
No, I got out of Amityville when I was like 14.
Now, what was the departure of 14? Like, what made you leave at 14? That's a young age.
It wasn't by choice. It was something. Basically, I love my mom. I have love for her. But she decided to basically choose my stepfather, my my sister's father over me. Basically, he did something that was horrible. That and my mother gagged me because I assumed that I was going to be her number one choice in this situation. I assumed that she was going to say, "No, fuck, are you dumb? Like, no, I don't believe anything you're saying."
Exactly.
Like, this is my child. I'm going to believe my child, and I'm going to stick with my child. But she didn't, and that broke my heart. Like that, she was honestly the first person to break me down and break my heart. Like after that point, I became numb to everything. Like everything people did, I became numb to it. I didn't like. I didn't. Oh, sorry. I didn't let shit get to me. Well, I didn't think I was. It was getting to me, but I wasn't dealing with it like how I would have did it before. Before I would talk to somebody about it, or I would cry about it, or something, whatever. But it was more of just now, like whatever. Basically,
I'm about to ask you, do you mind sharing what happened? The story, behind why you had to leave?
Basically, my sister's father basically told my mother something that I did and I didn't do. And the cops basically took me out of my house, and I would be honest. I said I didn't do it. I didn't do it until I looked at my mother's face. I would never forget this. And she looked at me. She was like, "I know you did it, so just say you did it." And it broke me. It broke me. Like to hear my mother, the person that brought me into this world. Like when you love someone, I can look in your eyes. I can look in someone I love in their eyes and know if they're telling the truth without them telling me.
Right.
Because I love you so much, I can see when you're wrong. I see when you're lying. I can see when you're telling the truth. I can see when you're really genuine. Yeah. I can see that, and she really it broke me, and it still hurts me. So to this day, that the one person that I thought would have had my back from throughout anyone, she didn't. And basically, the cops took me out the house. And I said I did it. I was like, yeah, I did it. And they took me out there. I lied and said I did.
Everybody was about to watch about to say and be like, "Damn, Angel, why would you say you did it? Why would you lie and say you did it?"
I said I did it because...
And she looked you in the eye and said it, so it's like, oh, so she believed like you really did this.
Yeah, she looked in my face and was like, "Yeah, you did it." I was like, "Okay, yeah, I did it."
Okay, so was that a sarcasticness type tea?
I was like, "Yeah, I did it." And that was the only time they asked me. But when I got locked up, they knew. Like, my mother basically found out it wasn't true.
Did they try to come back for you and get you like, all right, I gotta get him out of this situation? Kind of get, is that situation you're...
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So I gotta get my child back.
No.
No. Mm-hmm. Okay.
No,
so
nobody came for me. I didn't hear. Only person that was trying to get to me was my aunt Michelle and my cousin Leisha. And I just want to let them know, like, I truly do love them. But oh my gosh.
It's okay to stay looking for you.
Sorry, guys. I should not be crying for this. This is something hard for me. I don't go to Long Island like that. I don't go there because I don't like to visit my past. Every time I feel like I relive it when I go there. And I know they're like, oh, like, you don't care about us. I love them. Like, there were two people that I knew loved me unconditionally.
Right.
Regardless of what they were doing in their lives, regardless of people judging them or what they was doing, or they may not have been perfect, but they were perfect to me because they loved me unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I haven't been there for them like they were for me. And because I was selfish, because I didn't, every time I went to Long Island, I felt like I was reliving what happened to me.
Right.
And people may like, oh, your mother, you can get over it, but that was my role model. I saw a strong black woman living through life and going through life, how she was going through life, not giving a fuck, hustling, not giving a fuck, doing what she had to do, and I'm like, I looked up to that. And it broke me when that happened, and I went to jail. I was sat in jail, and then I was there for like 8 till I was like 6. So I was 17. I'm 17. They put me to Gramercy. They was like, we're gonna put you in this gay group home. You're doing good in here. You know what I'm saying? Like we go, cause I was one of the good inmates. I was really, really good. Like I didn't have no fights, no issue, nothing. Like I was one of the ones. They was just like like they needed space, and they was just like, let's just let her go. Put her in there. But I was still under OFC. What is it? Not ACS. ACS is when your mom gives you up. OCF. I was OCFS. OCFS is when the cops take you from your house as a young child because of either a crime you committed or something, or basically a crime you committed. So me when I went to
you said you was in
I went to Grand. They put me in Gramercy. I was there for like.
But before you go any further with Gramercy, when you was in jail that whole time, Asia, was you in there as the other body first?
Yeah, I was here, but I always had I had long hair.
Okay.
I was like, people would mistake me for a girl. I was really little.
Okay.
And long hair, so people would be like, "That's a girl." It's like, what's going on? This.
Were you moaning in jail yet, or none of that stuff was happening?
I didn't even know about moms. I didn't know about transition. I didn't know about trans.
Okay. Now you in there. Now, are you thinking into yourself like this whole time, thinking the process like, why did I say I did this? Why did I say I did this? And why am I here for this long? Like, what was your mind racing? And where's my other family? Where's my grandmother? Where's your mother's grandmother? Where's these people that somebody can help me? Like, why I'm in, where's your mind racing and feel like these things? Where's the people?
I feel like God put me in that situation to make me strong because I was so weak. And because my aunt was trying to get in touch with me, and my cousin would come up and see me, sometimes. But my mother came and see me like twice.
Okay. Did y'all ever have a conversation like why? Like
no, it was just kind of whatever.
What about the sister now at this point?
My sister was only 2. My sister was a baby, so I never me and her don't even have a relationship because I don't really know her. And she don't know me. She never got a chance to know me.
Okay.
My cousin, she would come and see me basically. But that was it. Like my uncles, my aunts, other than Michelle, nobody. Not saying that they didn't. Like, people say, "Oh, we was trying to," but that's my family.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Ain't no way. Ain't no door. Ain't nothing stopping me to get to my family.
Facts.
So people gave excuses. We was trying. No, you wasn't trying. You may have tried once. And my mother was like, "No, I don't." Didn't want to give somebody my address or nothing like that. Didn't know where I was, but you would look me up.
Now, when you finally got out of it to 17, now, right? You're 17.
I went to cause I had to stay there. I had to do my time. My time is my time until I was 18. And my mom was just like, not my mom, but they was like, if you get in any trouble again in this group home, we're gonna put you right. We're gonna put you back upstate. So I went to Gramercy. I met the girls inside. I met Champagne, Katrina. Katrina became my parent. I met somebody named Tigger, and I met what's my bitch? I met Jasmine, and I met a lot of people, really good people. And I started to see a different life. But when I came in, I was transition. I ain't transitioned, but I when I first walked in there, I had sweatpants. I had the blue and white Jordans on with a tank top, and I had cornrows all the way down, and I had them weave in them, and I had them all the way down because my one of the cunts that was the officers, they snuck me weave. I was like, I'm leaving. Like we was like when you in there, you get people to really ride out with you when they see that it's like this person is like I like her, they liked me,
right.
So she was like, she snuck me weave, and I braided my hair into braids and stuff like that, like long braids. And because I knew I was like, I want to look cute. It's a gay group. I want to look cute or whatever. So I went in there, and I didn't go the right route. I went the bad route. I was sneaking out. I was sneaking out with Katrina and Tigger, going to the clubhouse and stuff like that. I was so obsessed with Ballroom. I'm like, oh my God, all these beautiful girls and all this stuff going on. Like, what have I been missing? Like, what? So I was seeing all of this, and I basically, they was just like, all right. I got into 3 fights. My last fight was really bad because the teacher, they had a teacher inside in Gramercy that for GED.
Okay.
So I attacked the girl. Me and her had got into a fight, and when she was running inside the classroom again, I was still chasing her. Like I still wanted to fight her. Back then, I didn't know about reading. I didn't know about throwing shade. I didn't know about none of that. So I took my anger out on you. When you said something to me or you came at me, like we were fighting. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's how it was then. And when she was running into the classroom, I ran after her. And I was still trying to attack her, and the teacher was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like she was talking to me. I was going, I saw like I didn't know what was going on. Like basically, I saw black, so I'm just going crazy. I'm going crazy, and that's when even the teacher, when they all had a meeting with my lawyer, and they was like, "We don't want her here no more." So and was just like, "Well, you know," and the judge was just like, "Well, I told you if you get into trouble, you know what's gonna happen."
Yeah.
So. When they was to say, so they sent me upstate, but thank God I only had 2 months till my 18th birthday, and I got out on my 18th birthday. But it was like kind of really sad. It was kind of sad because I didn't have nowhere to go when I came home. But I did meet someone named Maya, my sister. I met her through Leomi. And me and her clicked instantly. Like me and her just matched. Like that was just my bitch. Like we just vibed so well. And then I was like, Katrina, you should make her your daughter. You know, because I'm your daughter. Like, you know, we can be your daughters. Because that was my bitch. Like that was my sister. So I'm like, we gotta have the same parent. So no shade. So you know, we always together and stuff like that. When I came home, and I feel like I think Katrina had called her and told her that I was, and you know, I couldn't come back from Gramercy, but Gramercy had all my stuff. So I went and got my clothes, and it was this girl named Leilani, and you know, like, if it wasn't for her, like, I would have no place to go. She basically, she let me stay with her. Maya had basically, you know, she had a place to stay, and she basically let me rock her house and stuff like that, and she kicked me out too, not because I was doing bad, but because it was just like she wanted her house herself. And that's why I always was like, I'm gonna make sure I have a place to rest my head at, because I would never want someone to look down and be like, you gotta go. Or walk on all, like, that's their house, they have the right to do whatever they want in their house, but I don't want to ever feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm always gonna make sure I have a roof over my head. I don't give a fuck if I'm broke, bum, whatever. As long as I have my own roof over my head, I don't care about anything else. So yeah, like, and it was just like, you know, like, at that moment of growing up, I just felt alone and I felt abandoned. Like I felt like kicked to the side for a guy, and it's like my mother is like, she wants to be in my life, and I forgive her, but I don't know how to genuinely let her in. Because
did you ever have to talk with her?
We had talked, and that's why I forgave her, because we had talked and she apologized, and I felt it was genuine. But she's still putting guys before us, me and my sister. My sister's with her father, and she shouldn't be with him.
Now, how do you feel about you and your sister? Are y'all cordial? Do you try to have something right now, or no? It's not.
Because we never got a chance to love. I never got a chance to love her.
But I mean, it's never too late now, Asia. Have y'all tried now? I'm saying y'all are both adults. Y'all can both understand the past. She can definitely understand what happened. Do you have y'all ever reached out to try to make it, even try to do something like, oh, let's go have dinner or lunch?
But her father is someone that I don't like genuinely like at all.
Yeah.
At all, and that's her father, and she is my sister, but that's her father. You know what I'm saying? So I want her to reach out instead of me, because I wouldn't know what to say or do, because her father is the one I really truly hate. Not hate. I don't hate no more. Hate is bad. I'm not saying hate, but at that time I hated. And I felt like he took my mother away from me. You know what I'm saying? And it was really disappointing to me. To not disappointing, but my mom, basically, let me just sum it up like this. Like, my mom is trying to get back in my life. But for her to sit there and choose a man over me, then to find out, or you get suspicions that it's not true, and people tell you it's not true, you sit here and don't fight
for me back.
Regardless, even if one person told you it's not true, or you had the thought or ounce of that it's not true, I should have been your number one goal. I need to fix this now. right now. You know, and that's when I became close with God in there because it's like in jail, I never got jumped, I never got beat up, I never got stabbed, I never got anything.
But you weren't even supposed to be in there.
And nothing happened to me, but he kept me safe. And without him, I felt like, you know, I used to get on my knees and cry and thank God because it was like at that time I had no one and no one loves me and stuff like that. When I got older, I realized that I did have someone that had God right there with me, you know, and that's when I built a relationship with him.
Mm. So to this day, do you still feel like you need to have a conversation over Asia, like, you know, why you never came and got me back? Why did this happen? Why did you do this?
She answered. Like, my mother was going through her own personal things as a child. My mother's still going through her own things and stuff like that. But sometimes...
Do you truly forgive her now?
I forgive her, but I don't know how to genuinely let her in because she broke my heart in pieces. Like, that's, you know, and have someone really break you. Like, that was a breaking heart. Like, I was 14 and this was my role model. This was my mother. This was the person I loved unconditionally. Broke my heart in pieces for no reason that I did nothing to you.
Now, where's your real dad at in the situation?
I don't know him.
You know him? Have you never met him? So you don't know?
Never met him.
Have you ever tried to get this information and try to reach out to find him?
No. My mother won't give me the information. Like, she says, oh, his name is this. But it's like, you was engaged with this man. You was pregnant by this man. You was in a relationship with this man. You don't know nothing. Like, any type of nothing for me to get in touch with him. Like, you don't have, like, he has other kids. Like, you don't have no way to get in touch with them, to get in touch with him. Or something. It's not that I want something from him. I just want to know who he is. I want to know
definitely. Like,
I want to know
grandparents.
Yeah.
A whole nother legacy. You don't want to bump into somebody that's, you know, you never know what can happen. It could be your brother, your cousin, or your family member. So have those.
Sleeping. We did in a relationship.
Right. Did you ever, like, did that come across your mind? Like, who are these people? I have all this out here. Did that come to your mind? And do you ever do your own research? So let me just see the name. Let me look it up.
I looked the name up. I don't know his birthday. I don't know I know his first and last name, but I don't even know his middle name. His name is so like it's so common that it's this girl.
Dang. And
I've recently been trying to, like, you know, Mom, like, what is your, you know, and she hasn't been answering the phone, but I've been asking my aunt, but she only knows what my mother would tell her. My mother's very secretive.
So, are you going to give her that relationship, Asia? That she's craving for?
Not saying that. I feel like when she gets in the right state of mind, in the right situation, and she puts herself first before guys, then yeah. Because I can't deal with another breaking heart from my mom, you know?
Definitely not. Definitely can't deal with another broken heart. Asia, what's next for you?
What's next for me is just growing and becoming better and just working on my vlog. I want to start talking about things like I was telling you before, talking about products I wear, things I do and stuff like that. And
because what can the people expect? What's exciting about Asia vlog? What can we get? Why are we looking at her channel to watch her vlog?
But just because I think I'm a good person. I think I'm genuine. I think someone that you want to get to know as a person. Like, I like her. Like, she's cool. I want to know more about her. She's so quiet. I want to know more. And like I love to cook. So I will be putting that on there. Like, you would see me cooking things.
I heard something in the making tonight. You might be dropping something, right? Or like
maybe.
some food. So I heard something might be in the air.
Tonight.
That's what I heard. You love to cook. That's one of your things. What is your goals, Asia? What do Asia want? Where does Asia see herself in 5 years?
5 years. I see myself.
Asia Snowden, you guys. In 5 years.
I see myself. 5 years.
I want to say she told me, because she told me what she wants her business is. I want to say that's a part of the plan.
Oh, you mean that way? Like, I see myself with my husband, and just having a business. I honestly being stable. I don't know, and that's the issue. Like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I don't have a main goal. Like, I want to do this. Like, I know I want to vlog. And I've been wanting to do it for a very long time. I was just kind of nervous. And it was like, honestly, y'all, like, I was supposed to do this by myself, but I kind of needed somebody to kind of help shift me the questions and get me to talk, because I wouldn't talk about certain things if he wasn't asking, you know, and I wouldn't just up and talk.
that's why I was happy when she chose me to host it with her. To host her new vlog. This will be the first episode. New episode about. And what days are we can expect your stuff coming out? Like, how is it weekly? Every 2 days? Like, how you doing your thing?
I have something out like twice a week. Something new twice a week. Y'all can expect something at least twice a week.
Okay, and then I have 2 more questions I want to ask you about the transgender movement. How do you feel, Asia, about? It was a heavy topic about it, and this can go for hours. But let me see if we can narrow it out. If a straight guy meet a transgender, is he gay? That thing stood up Facebook. That question still gets to go. It's like that's a question, and people say it's delusional. Some people say it's this. Some people, it's so many different ways. And when you get around and talking about people of your friends, you'll find out something like, oh, that's how you look at it. That's how you look at it. That's how you view it. So what's your outlet, and what is it with that topic? That's touchy. It's touchy, or what's?
No, it's very touchy because you get to see who really looks at you as a woman. Your gay brothers, you call brothers. Your gay sisters. Your gay fathers. Your just your community. You get to see who really sees you for you. And it can be kind of sad for people because you looked at this, you was best friends with this brother or this friend or your son, and they look at you as a whole dude. They don't even see your transition because to see my transition, you have to see me as a woman. Respect me as a woman. That's a question that is obvious. If a guy to me sees a trans woman, right? She may have her penis. But when you see her visually, even if she's not passable all the way, you still see a feminine features, a woman. You still see some form of a woman. Like her boobs, her ass, her hips, her small waist, maybe, like, you know, or she's voluptuous, but she's very soft, like her skin is soft, it's this, you see this woman. Men don't have, men don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So, if you as your gay man, and you walk up and see a trans woman, does her illusion turn you on? Like, oh my God, she's such a woman to me. I wanna fuck her because she's a woman. When you see a trans, because you date trans, what do you see when you walk up to that woman? Like,
oh, I see. It's a woman. That's what you see. It's a woman. But I'm thinking where people get confused is. And when they start questioning the girls when a sexual act come in.
So what?
That's when that part gets confusing.
That should not dictate who the fuck I am. I know so many genetic women that put on straps on and fuck they men. Period. I know so many motherfucking women that lick their man asshole. And finger their man asshole. Period.
And that's some freaky
Does that make her a man?
No.
Why?
Well, because I guess she got a pussy up or a pussy.
What does that mean?
I guess.
Because that's basically the same thing. What I can have a pussy and I can go get a sex change and put a dildo on and fuck my man.
Right.
Does that make me a man?
Right, exactly.
That's the question. Does it make me a man?
No.
So it doesn't matter what I have between my legs. It's how I represent myself and how you should treat me, how I say I am. If I'm representing to you and I'm letting you know that I'm living in this form in this life, and especially in my LGBT community, you are in my community. You should respect me as such, regardless of your view. Your job is to protect me, and my job is to protect you because we are in a community together. But people forget that because they want to feel normal and they feel like they're not normal, so they want to fit normal with the heterosexual guys, the heterosexual girls. Like, oh, that's a trans. That's this, that's that. Or he's gay if he mess with her. Now this is a gay man saying this to his genetic woman,
right,
that he's hanging with. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that's when they forget that we're a community. Because she was sit here and tell her man to rob you. The same girl that you sit here and told my teacher, she was sit here and not quickly tell her man to go rob you because you just pulled in with $5,000 and they need that for rent, or she want to go on vacation.
Right.
That'd be the same girl that would tell somebody. It's like we don't stick together at all. Like, at all. At all. We're all divided.
And on that note, we need to all stick together, though. I mean, and get it together, though. It needs to be stick together and get it together. And do you think that the trans community is too... Because I see that a lot on Facebook, Asia, too. Like, the topics. Like, do you think it's too touchy? And so, like, not touchy, but too, like, offensive. Instead of somebody really not really knowing, just teach them in school with knowledge. Maybe sometimes they get really offensive. The trans men and the transgender woman, you're very offensive, Asia, when you say the wrong thing or it comes out wrong.
Yes, and that's why I said earlier that we have to stop living in a box. Like, we are regular, we're humans. Stop acting like we're aliens. Like, we do that to ourselves. Like, we make it seem like, oh my God, if he say this, they say this. Girl, you're human. They make jokes about fat people. They make jokes about person that has white spots on their face. They make jokes about everyone. They make a joke about you being who you are. You know, like, it just happens. Like, it is what it is. Like, if people are going to make jokes, if you don't know, like, just don't put yourself in the space that you can't handle. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put yourself in that space. Yes, there are some cruel people in this world, but, and it's wrong. I'm not saying that it's right. It's definitely wrong when people are doing wrong, but it's just, you gotta be like, you know what? I'm not letting you do that. I'm not letting you get me there. I'm not letting you do that. I'm not crying wolf, but you are going to respect me. Right. I do expect you to respect me. You're gonna respect me. So, everyone, I don't know if you have any more questions, but I put on Instagram, and I was this is my first vlog, and I wanted people to ask him some questions, and I have about 10 questions, but I'm only going to take 4. So this is one, and someone asked me, how did you get into Ballroom, and who's the person that took you under their wing at very first?
Good question.
Who took me to my ball was Katrina Ebony, her and Tigger.
Bounce. Tigger in a Kiki style.
No, so they had took me to my first ball. It was more like a mini ball. I went to the clubhouse on 125th. We used to sneak there from Gramercy and go there. And that's when I saw the Sanais and the Sadies, and I saw all these, like, I remember I saw like all these beautiful, like, it was like celebrity. I was like, oh my gosh.
So
like, I was just
like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I was just absorbing so much. And babe, y'all gonna gag how it actually happened, because we used to go to this club there. Like, we used to go to just dance there. And I was a dancer. Like, I loved dancing at that time. So I would go there just to dance. Like, girl, I want to turn up. And once they turn the beat on, I would leave. Like, I'm ready to go. And I would leave. But it was one time I stayed. And I was like, bitch. Like, it was over for me.
Over.
And who were the first people that took me under their wing? The first people to take me under their wing. I'm
gonna say the Karans. To me, shout out to the Karans.
They took you under their wing. Who took me under Ballroom? Oh, I don't even know who took me under their wing. Like, at the beginning. Ooh, I don't know.
Who took you under their wing? The Blondic days.
Oh yeah, I would say the Blondics, but that wasn't. I went to the house. Not saying it's a bad house. I went to the house because Katrina went, and Fatima, all of my friends went.
Right.
I didn't go because I wanted to be a house. Once I saw August, I was like, "Bitch, that's me."
Balenciaga. You was a
that was
Blondic first.
I was a Blondic.
Yeah, it was a Blondic first.
Okay.
Camaro actually got locked. Ex-Blondic in Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like a home invasion happened. Like, the feds ran up, but yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so these 2 questions. What do you love most about your womanhood? I love that I can just be me. I feel like I'm at peace with life. Mm-hmm. And I do want to talk about something too. I want to be at peace. I am at peace with life. Like, I feel like a book. Like, I feel open. Like, before, when I was younger, when I was in my past life, I felt like I was looking through like a shell. Like, I was in a shell and I was looking out. Mm-hmm. Now I feel like I'm out of that shell. Like, I am who I am. Like, I love it. Like, I have my issues, of course, still. Like, I go through things still, but I'm okay with I love being who I am, though. You know. The next question is, what made you get into Ballroom? What made me get into Ballroom was I love dancing, and it was like a different type of dance, and I wanted to learn it, I wanted to know it, and I wanted to do it, and I loved it.
You conquered it. Clearly, you became legendary.
And the last question I'm gonna answer. Oh, he didn't. He says, "What type of guys are you into?" I'm like I was saying earlier. I'm not. I don't have a. I guess when you get older, you don't really come into a look no more. Like a guy that has like I used to be older.
Yeah, like
I like light skin
like
guys.
it used to be like a type of time.
Oh, I love me light. But now I'm just into guys that's gonna make me genuinely happy. Of course, I want to be attracted to them, but that's gonna genuinely make me happy. That is gonna make me laugh. That's outgoing. That I can look up to them. Like you know what I'm saying. We can look up to each other, but I can sit here and be like, oh, my man inspires me.
Right.
Yeah, and I also want to talk about something to everyone that's going to be tuned in. I notice a lot of people, and like including myself, we go through issues that we don't talk about. 2 times in my transition, it was actually I've thought about suicide a lot, but it was actually only 2 times that I was really close to doing it. Because
Are you serious?
Yeah, I have abandonment issues. Without like because it's like all through life, I always felt like I had to try to make people be my friend. Like I felt like I wasn't good enough, and people were showing me that I may not be good enough because if I would call them, they wouldn't answer. Even you, I would call you, you wouldn't answer. You'd be busy. You would only call me if you need something, or you would call me when you're free. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like a lot of people a lot of people, me growing up and me going through what I went through with my mom and just going through what I went through, I'm a loyal person. Right or wrong or what they did, I'm loyal to that person. They can hurt me and I would still be loyal to them because once you get me loyal to you, it's hard for me to let go and stop being loyal to you. Like and I I really to go back into that, it was times that I broke down. I was on the train one time I was in Tampa going to Miami. And they have an Amtrak that goes from, Tampa straight to, I was actually going to Fort Lauderdale. And, they have a train. So I was on the train and I just broke down. I was just sad. Like, it was just really sad. I just felt alone and just, just real sad. And
is this still something from the family stuff, though? You think, or this is?
I felt I had abandonment issues. Like I was sad, and that time that was like maybe like 2 years ago, and it was like a certain person that I met that I knew for a while, but she was there to talk to, and she was just like she'd been through certain things, and she was just like, you have to talk it out. You have to talk this out. You can't. And I always had a person when I was sad or something happened, I would hold it in. And I guess that's why it hit so badly because I was holding things in. And I know it's a lot of us. We hold things in. We don't talk it out. We just, and some of us, it turns into hate for the next person, or it turns into anger. And for me, it turned into me being depressed or me being really sad and having abandonment issues or just certain situations. You have to learn to, ladies and gentlemen, whoever you are, to just learn to talk it out and talk your issues out. If you're going through something or something that bothers you, let the person know. Or, just speak about it because it will turn you into a different person. And then this last time, it was really bad for me.
Why?
Because my birthday. Like, for the past couple years, like, ever since I was able to afford and, like, okay, I'm going to do something for myself, I was like, I'm going to do it. Like, no one ever actually was like, here's a birthday cake. Asia never had a birthday cake. Except for, like, at my job recently, like, one of the girls, her name is Kaya. She had bought me a cake. Her, Dom, Kaya, and Ricky, they had together and got me a cake. And RJ, they had got me a cake. That was actually my first birthday cake as a girl. And it may not seem...
Really? I didn't even know that. I really didn't think that.
And like, some people may seem like, oh, a cake, so what? It's not the fact of a cake, it's the fact that people weren't there to appreciate or just do things for their friends. Like, no one said, hey, Asia, I'm going to look out for her today. It's all about this girl today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's her birthday. I want to make sure that she's smiling all day. And this last birthday, it hit me that I had to beg people to come to my dinner. I had to force people to come, and it was just like people wouldn't, like, certain people didn't even call and say happy birthday that I expected. Like, I noticed a lot of people, I get more support from the fans, the supporters of Asia Balenciaga than my own people that I know on the normal basis. And it hurt me. And it hit me, and it was just like, why am I here? Like, I felt like I don't need to be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I on this earth? You know what I'm saying? I'm alone. Like, what is my um purpose?
The purpose. But I still feel okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, so I still okay. So oh my goodness, I feel like first of all, you should never feel alone. That's number one. I feel like that's number one. And I think number two is, but do you ever come to me ask you something, Asia? Do you go in consideration with the people? Okay, like people who sometimes say somebody don't really have the money and don't want to tell you that, or say somebody don't have. Wait, hold on. Or say somebody maybe like some people really, the girls got 9 to 5s and they busy, they can't take off that day, or say there's really something going on to with that person.
And some people, like a lot of people did come. Like, shout out to those who, when I hit them up and they was there with no problem.
Right. But I'm saying, but I'm just playing devil's advocate. The people who got, couldn't come or, say just don't have it to be, you know what I'm saying? Don't even have it to go to that type of restaurant.
No.
Or things of that nature, you know what I'm saying?
No. See, I'm talking about just in general for my birthday. I'm not talking about coming to my dinner. I'm talking about just that. I'm just saying just in general, like, the small things count.
Yeah.
It's free to get into a restaurant.
Yeah. Just show your face.
If I ain't have it, I'm still coming out. And I'm still going to sit at that table. I mean, I eat. And I make sure I'm not hungry. I would rather lie about me not being hungry than me not, I can't make it because I ain't got it.
Right.
And I don't want to look dumb. It's not about you.
Right.
It's about me.
Right.
That's when you put the person first. It's called being selfish.
Right.
And people would rather put themselves first all the time.
I think that makes it worse. When people, like, I was just having to talk about somebody with suicide. And I think that's, but like you say, when you feel alone with the movie 13 Reasons Why. It hurts everybody around you. I feel like that. But then you think, well, but you wasn't here when I was around,
Like,
but
if,
that's
like,
not how,
hurt,
that's
like,
never good.
Even to talk about 13 Reasons, though.
But your spirituality regard should never make you think like that because we know we're supposed to go if that happens to hell.
No, but that's everybody still have them days. There's people that go to church every day and listen to the preacher that still go through things and have hard times. Nobody's perfect,
right?
And I'm a work in progress. And it was just at that moment I needed God, and He came. And He was like, "Girl, get it together."
Right?
You know better than this.
You know better, right?
And it's like, don't let when you leave this earth, you dying by yourself.
Exactly.
So it was like, like I was to the point.
I can't believe you, and I didn't even know that was going on. Mm-hmm. But like we just said, people keep stuff bubbled in.
You don't know what nobody else
and
is
you don't
going
even
to.
know.
That's why you always treat your friends and treat the people that you love, or just treat a stranger with respect and love, because you never know what that person is going through. You could make that person feel so much better. You could brighten up that person's day. Stop taking things for advantage, because one day this person could be here, and one day they, and like you said, it could affect you. 13 Reasons Why. It can affect y'all, or whoever. It could affect me and whoever. Everybody. It just,
Like the guy who committed suicide in Ballroom, Martez. Mm-hmm. That was a tragedy for the community, the people in the lane, and everybody. That's sad. He made a post. I said that last week about things.
And people were making fun of him about things that he was going through. He had the balls to sit here and just like, I'm going through this. Right. That boy was reaching for help. He was looking for love. To me, that lets me know a person was, when somebody puts their business out like that, they want love. They want something from someone. Mm-hmm. Like they need help. I need help. I need guidance. I need something. Something is wrong with me. And it was nobody. And I'm saying, I don't know the situation. I don't know if somebody was there, but nobody was there to help save him because he took his life.
Right,
nobody
came to him like that.
And
make him feel like he's not alone, or make you feel like, come on, let me get you out of the house.
Just like everyone else.
Yes.
Like, people made him feel really little, and even the fact that when I put my situation on Facebook, and I was just like, look, I need help. But people even screenshotting, and people that I call little brothers and sisters and all this, and they didn't even call my phone like, "Is you okay?" But when they was going through situations, I'm there. When they need someone, I'm there all the time. When they was going through situations, I'm there.
Yeah.
Always. You call my phone, ask me for something, and I have it, you got it. Mm-hmm. Always. It's just like, it was just, and it hurts you when people don't treat you how you treat them. And and these people that you really care for, it's like, damn, like, do I have any friends? And it was just like, but somebody did, like 2 people definitely like uplifted my spirits. Is my daughter and Katrina, that day, and they made me feel a lot better. But I was, I was going through something. And
Let me ask you a question. Do you think you're sensitive and too emotional?
I'm very sensitive. That's who I am. And you how you have a group of friends. You have the sensitive girl, the girl that might try to steal your man. You have the girl that might steal from you. You have the girl that might definitely go lie to you.
Right.
You have all different type of people. You have the crazy bitch in the friends. That somebody say something, that bitch is jumping straight to 100. You know what I'm saying? So you have all different type of,
So it's safe to say you listen to the friend.
I definitely listen to the friend, and I expect what I give to you in return.
In return.
I expect you to give me what I give you.
In return.
And I if that's me being sensitive and me being too emotional, then yeah, I am.
Got you. Well, I love you so much.
I love you too.
And I really do. And I'm happy that you fucking here, number one. And I know, and I just feel like if you ever going through something, mother, just call anybody or text people phones. And
but it's like,
I feel like it should be like that.
But that's the issue when you call people phone and they don't answer.
Well, no, you gotta. I mean, if
you text people,
phone, I feel like if it's a murder, no, let me say this how I vote. If it's emergency, sometimes
answer the phone. Answer the phone.
If somebody texts me say emergency 911, I'm picking up.
But what if they don't want to say that? What if a person don't want? What if a person sitting there just wants somebody to talk to about something that they're going through?
Right. No, I'm just saying. But if a person don't answer their phone, the next thing you should do is text. That's important to get text.
No, but then it's like, I'm doing something, girl. I'm busy. You get those type of responses, and you get them enough. You like, girl, I can't call her. She not going to answer. I can't depend on her for her to be the show that I cry on, or him to be the show that I cry on, because it's when I needed them before they wasn't there. So why would I keep trying and getting let down? That's like, no. That's like stabbing yourself over and over again. Who's going through that?
Well, it's other ways. It's hotlines
to
call.
Like,
it's different
you gotta
things to
be
call.
there. If
the
person is there for you, that person is showing you.
But I'm saying, like, it's hotline. When I say he felt alone, he should never feel alone. It's hotlines to call. It's everybody. It's everything. So don't ever feel alone. That's what I'm trying to say. It's hotlines, suicide hotlines. There's so many different things, outlets. So never feel alone if the friends or people are not available at that moment. That's all. Any shout outs for your vlog?
I want to shout out to all the beautiful trans women throughout the world and all the families that are supporting them and loving them unconditionally. I also want to hug all the people that are having issues with dealing with themselves and being on this earth and wanting to give up. I want to let you know that you are loved and you are here for a reason, and don't give up.
Don't give up.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up, and give us that feedback. And give some feedback. Give some comments in the comment section. Tell me your truth. Write some things that you might be going through, and maybe I can talk to you. Hit me up in my inbox. Age Balenciaga on Facebook. Born _ Blondie with a 3. The E is a 3 at the end. And you can
have it all written on it.
Everything is on the down all my social media. And my GoFund, like I said, if you can help with the GoFund, anything counts. You can, meet my baby Dashing.
So cute.